Hi, I'm Karen and I have ALS.
And I'm Terry, Karen's wife. And we've learned that when one person has ALS, the whole family has ALS, friends and family.
My little brother Craig was larger than life. He had $1 million smile, and he had an effect on every room he ever walked into since he was a little boy. This is my favorite picture of us. This was taken in Italy about 4 years ago, and I just love it, which is why I blew it up.
Ciao, Bello! We miss you, we love you, we miss your golden chain, and your humor, and nothing will be the same without you. Ciao.
Ciao, love you.
About 4 years ago, right after one of my classes, I announced that I was going to be doing my annual Zumba fundraiser for ALS, and had talked about my uncle who lived with ALS for 14 years, and then a very good friend that lived with ALS for just a few years. And a fairly new student came up to me and said, "Wow, I can't believe that you just shared that, because we just found out that my dad has been diagnosed with ALS." And I thought to myself, I know what she's going to be going through and what her family's going to be going through, and that's why I walk.
Chris Mavridis has been one of the biggest fans of the Giants ever since that day. He just didn't know at the time how strong of a connection he would have to baseball, and one of the greatest of all time.
His speech was getting slurry, his left side, his arm was getting weaker, and his leg, when he walked, would be dragging. And we would go to several doctors, and no one could figure out what was wrong with Chris, except he figured it out himself.
Chris was diagnosed with ALS, a progressive disease that affects the nerve cells in the brain and the spinal cord. A man who loved to travel and attend baseball games was soon bound to a wheelchair and lost his ability to speak clearly.
When Chris got ALS, he became a hermit for 8 years, literally a hermit. Didn't want to see anybody. Writing this book was his rebirth.
You think you've had a tough day and you see him smiling and just talking about his love for baseball, and if I can help out in any way, I'm glad to support such a worthy cause.
So my cousin was diagnosed with ALS in October 2016, and he passed away of ALS February 19th, 2019. So I just decided I wanted to do my part and hopefully find a cure and find a cause for ALS.
I want to end by sharing some words that my dad wrote, actually, about why the walk to defeat ALS is important to him, because it does directly connect to goals that he has for himself. So, reading his note, he says, "A goal of mine has been, since diagnosis, to do all I can to help others with this disease, to spread awareness of the devastation it causes, to help find a cure, and to never let it stop me from serving above self despite my limits." That's what this is all about. It's all about community. It's all about connections. It's all about fundraising to try to find that cure and spreading the awareness of what ALS really is all about.